What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the end of week recap video. So just a quick video just recapping the week's action. We've had a really busy week, loads of opportunity, and obviously that reflects in the amount of funded students we've had again this week. So massive congratulations to those who've gained funding this week. Really is incredible to see you guys smashing it, making the most of the opportunities we have, and therefore going out and getting that funding. So just to start with, I am currently in one position, which is dollar Swiss long. The reason I'm doing this video slightly earlier this week is because it's NFP this afternoon, so I won't be trading the afternoon session. If this trade is still live, I'm not hit TP or stop loss before NFP lands, I'll be closing this out for a profit or a loss, wherever it may be. So happy with the entry. I know a few of you caught this trade, and we may see low volatility up until NFP, so it may just be a case of we exit this one for a small profit, maybe even break even, who knows. We'll see what we get. So let's start off over on EU, and there's been two positions earlier on in the week on EU, so I'll just zoom out quickly and give you the directional bias behind these trades, so build a story what enabled us to get into these trades if you didn't catch them. So at the point of taking this trade, we were NFT, so that was their low. That was their high. This was their previous range, so that high, that low. However, when we moved up here, we broke this high and we left an NFT on that high as we had a single 4-hour candle wick. So break, close, NFT, already confirmed NFT, and we can start to look for sells in premium of this 4-hour dealing range. So I'll just mark this on just so you guys can see that we were nicely in premium with that trade, and I'll just flick down to the 15-minute where we'll see the sweep and the entry. So the sweep occurred early London session on Tuesday. So I've had a few questions regarding fractals. Does a fractal need to form in session? No, the fractal can form at any point pre-session, just the sweep needs to occur in session. So that fractal formed at 4:30 AM. The sweep happened first thing into London session on Tuesday, so the sweep happened at 7:30, followed by a move higher, which gave us the extended sweep entry on that candle. I know you'd have gotten away with a 7 pip stop in this scenario, however I used an 8, and that trade moved nicely on to take profit for a 1 to 3. So let's get rid of that for a second, and we'll move on to the next short trade. So as you can see, I'll just flick out to the 4-hour. And this was our range, this was our dealing range until we interact with the 4-hour high or low. And in this scenario, we've interacted with this 4-hour low with a wick close. So we've NFT'd this low, and there was a fractal here, but however it's moved on further down here now. That was our high, that was our low, and we were NFT on this low here. So what does that mean when we're NFT on this low? So we can look for buys from discount or counter trend sells from premium. So if I just flick down to the 50-minute, you'll see this entry. I'll just flick on the 50% tool, and you'll see that this was a counter trend play from premium, extended sweep entry, which went on to take profit. So again, this was a New York session trade, sweep of this fractal here. So most recent fractal low, most recent fractal high, swept it heading into New York. Again, we pushed higher, so an extended sweep entry, around an 11 pip stop. Some of you may have got in a little bit tighter, however I'll always give that extra pip to cover the high. And again, lovely trade, went on to take profit not too long after. And that was that. So I'll just bring that up to current price action now, where we have we NFT'd this low, and that's our most recent high. So we're NFT, and it's unlikely we'll get another move this afternoon, obviously with it approaching NFP, but that is our current bias there. Let's move that out of the way. So yeah, we were NFT on that, on this low here, so looking for buys in discount or set or counter trend sells in premium. But like I said, it's a bit late in there. Obviously we're out of kill zone now. By the time New York session comes around, it'll be NFP, so there won't be any more trades this week. So moving on to GU. So 3 trades on GU this week. There was a winner from Monday and then 2 losses for me later on in the week. But we'll just start off with that winner from Monday. I'll just remove where we are currently and we can take it back to where we would have been on Monday. So Monday's price action. We were previously SFT, 4-hour high, 4-hour low. We broke this with a bullish body close followed by another bullish body close. So this is an SFT scenario, so we do not need to wait for discount to take advantage of continuations. We can take advantage of, so that when that broke there, SFT on that high, that becomes SFT, and we no longer need to wait for price to head back into discount. So what we can do is we can take advantage of buys from premium, buys from discount, and also counter trend sells from premium into discount. However, in this case we got a buy from premium. Few questions on that as well. How come you're not waiting for discount before taking? And it's because we didn't need to. So here we go, sweep heading into London session. So sweep of this fractal here on that candle, extended. So we managed to get in on an extended sweep entry here around a 10 pip stop. Even if you had a little bit more, 11 pip stop, would have still hit TP. And a really nice trade, taking advantage of that SFT scenario where we can take those continuations without waiting for the pullback into discount. So really nice trade there, starting off the week right. Just hide that one and get it out of the way. So as we move forward, we can see that now our 4-hour got interacted with. So at that point we were SFT on that fractal there, and then this trade here we broke and then we retraced with a bearish candle, which means we NFT'd that high there. So that high becomes our new high, that becomes our new low. Pop in the NFT marker, and it now means that we now have a new dealing range. So between this low and this high, we can look for counter trend, where we look for sells in premium, and counter trend buys from discount. However, we was able to get a trade entry here, which did result in a loss. So this was a pro trend, obviously NFT looking for sells in premium. So this was a sweep of that fractal here, large sweep, and then this candle here exceeded that candle there, so it was an extended sweep entry around a 15 pip stop, moved down nice into a couple of pips profit, a couple of percent, nearly 1.5% profit, and reversed, taking us out for a 1% loss. But these happen, can't have them all your own way. You have to get used to taking these losses, taking the losses with the wins. It's all part of the game. So let's hide that off there for now. And we maintain the same directional bias from there. As you can see, the 4-hour hasn't been interacted. I'll just flick back out just so you can see. So from that NFT on this fractal here, we maintain that until this low is interacted with and this high is interacted with. So we were able to take another, put the 50% back on. You can see that we're back in premium, so we're able to take another sell opportunity, because that is what we're looking for, sells in premium with NFT or counter trend buys from discount. So again, this was just yesterday, London session. This was a sweep of this was a sweep on that candle there, sweep of that fractal. So that fractal formed at 7, Really delicately swept it, however it's still valid. Doesn't matter how big the sweep is, long as we surpass it. Tagged in on the very next candle, so the entry set there, tagged in, and then tagged out on the next candle after that. So a really quick loss there, about an 11 pip stop. Some people may have gotten a bit tight with a 10, over at 11. And again, it is what it is. It's one of those things you have to take. We've had a really productive week, loads of wins. You have to be prepared to take these losses alongside them. So where does that leave us now? So obviously at that point, the 4 hour range was interacted with. Moving higher. So now we know that that was our range. We're interacted with on the 4 hour. We then move up like this, which left at that point it's unconfirmed because we have one candle close and the next candle, so that now becomes our range only for one 4 hour candle, and then the next candle did give us NFT on that high, but then also interacted with this low here, which means, and as this is that's obviously the current high after this broke here, and then that becomes the range, and this being the most recent interaction, this high hasn't been interacted with yet, so that then left, this is the low and NFT on this low here. So yeah, that's our current range on GU, and that'll likely stay the same depending on what happens this afternoon with NFP, but however there'll be no more trades for me exactly. I presume a lot of you won't be trading this afternoon, but that's how we currently stand with our directional bias. So NFT to the downside, looking for buys from discount or sells from premium. So let's switch over to dollar Swiss, and this has been in a really range bound situation for approaching, we're 9 days off a month now where this has been stuck in the same bias. So it's NFT on this low here, and we've been able to, so NFT on this low, meaning we're looking for buys in discount. So we've been able to buy it, sell it back, buy it, sell it back, sell it back, buy it, sell it, buy it. It really does make for good trading conditions, although you can get a little bit caught up in the buys and the sells, especially very range bound, but it does provide a lot of opportunity. So I'll just flip back, and with it, for this scenario, we don't need to look for the directional bias. We know what it is. We know it's been the same for nearly a month now. So starting off on Monday, we know that price swept. We know that we're looking for buys in discount or sells in premium. So Monday morning, prices head up into premium. We've had a sweep of fractal here. Sweep of fractal on that candle. Moved higher, extended sweep, moved higher again. Oh no, it was that candle there where the entry was. I think that candle broke the high first, and in that case I waited for this candle to close first. However, both are valid. If you'd have entered there with the stop above, you may have been tagged in, tagged out. If a 6 or 7 pip stop, 7 you'd have stayed in. But I think I remember rightly, that one broke the high first. I waited for that candle to close, set the entry there with about an 8 pip stop, but it didn't matter anyway. I was tagged out within an hour or so for a -1% loss. And again, it's part and parcel of this game. If you can't deal with these trades where you're in and out quite quickly, then you won't be able to deal with the winners, and it's just really not worth wasting your time. This is just, you have to just get to grips with being okay with this. Solid trade, met the criteria, completely valid trade, and it is what it is. So we remove that off there and we move on. So we know the bias NFT bullish, so we're able to take advantage of buys in discount, and that's just what we got. So now Wednesday London session, sweep of this fractal low, move lower again, so an extended sweep entry, and tagged in on the very next candle, targeting the 1 to 3, about a 7 pip stop here, that's enough to cover the low, targeting the 1 to 3, and price moved back up into premium, hit TP, and then came back down. So again, that was on Wednesday. However, I've marked this one on here. This wasn't a trade that I took myself. However, I know a few of you did. For me, So obviously I'll just explain the trade. So price moved back up into premium. The sweep occurred in premium. So the sweep happened, for me, I want the sweep to happen in the way that I'm going to trade it. So here the sweep happened in discount and the trade was taken into premium. So the sweep and the entry were both in discount in the way that I'm trading. However, here the sweep occurred in premium, but the entry was in discount. So for me, this wasn't a valid trade. I just wanted to leave this one on here just to go over the trade, as there was a lot of questions on Wednesday heading into New York session about this entry, because obviously it swept. The sweep was okay with time wise and session wise. It was just the fact that it swept in premium. I know a few people do take this, and this is what we mean when you say it's dependent of the trader themselves. It's dependent of the way they wish to trade. I know there was some people who took this short here on a sweep here, but that for me was pre-session, as it swept there 12.45 on that most recent fractal. So that one was too early for me to take. However, I would have taken that had that been in session, because that's where I'm looking to get. I can take counter trend sells. Sweep is in the right area. The extended sweep, it was just too early for me to take that short there. So I know some people took the buy, the short, and then they brought from here again. But I just wanted to mark on that. Obviously that was invalid for me because it was too early. And this trade for the buy on this candle or that candle, wherever you got in, that one didn't quite break the low, so you could also say that's an inside bar. But it was the fact that the sweep happened in the wrong side of premium discount. So for me to take a buy, I want the sweep to happen in discount and the entry to be in discount at the same time. For me, that sweep was in premium, so an invalid trade for me. However, congratulations to those who were able to milk this pair up and down all week. So I just wanted to mark that one on. So moving forward into Thursday London session, we had a sweep of this most recent fractal here. Again, sweep has occurred in premium. Sweep happened here. Extended sweep. So price wicked up, moved above this one. So we move the candle up, wait for the closure there, wait for the closure there, and you set your order there. 10 pip stop was enough to cover, obviously all these highs here are all covered, but obviously that one there, but the majority of these have been swept with this candle there. So I was happy to put a 10 pip stop. I know some of you used an 11, and there was some news around here, so I know a few of you exiting pre-news. However, if you use 10, you hit TP pretty swiftly and you're out pre-news. So again, textbook trade. Sweep was in premium, entry was in premium, and we're trading that back down into discount. So I'll just hide these two trades off here for now. And that brings us to today's trade. Obviously ran through this at the start of the call. But again, we're back into discount, looking for those buys. Sweep, entry, and did move up to a couple of percent, or 1.5%. However, we want a 1 to 3 TP. Not sure we'll get it before NFP now, but still a very valid trade. I know some people choose not to trade the entire NFP day. However, I'm happy to trade London session. But like I said, I will be exiting this trade, however it may be sat pre-NFP. So yeah, that recaps the week's action. It's been a really productive week. Again, massive congratulations to those who have gained funding this week, along with the heaps and heaps of other traders who have done the same. It's really inspiring to see all you guys crushing it in the markets using the power of two. So keep up the hard work and have a great weekend. I'll speak to you all over the weekend.